What's up, everybody? Godzilla Jr. here, and I just want to share my thoughts on something. You know, maybe I might take long, might not take long. As you know, I've been I was on Twitter the other day. I read that Akira Toriyama had died from a subdural hematoma, and so basically, I just want to share my thoughts on some stuff with Dragon Ball. Goku is one of my favorite characters. I I grew up on Dragon Ball. I was born in 2003, so but when every time when I'd go up to my grandma's house, my cousin would always have, when he was watching TV, he'd always have Dragon Ball on, and I I loved watching it, and I eventually asked him what it was. He said Dragon Ball, so I started doing some research to find out um what all it was about. Basically, it was about this kid named Goku who traveled around, who was had very he was into martial arts and all that. And I used to do kung fu, like a lot of kung fu. Um, until eventually COVID hit. I stopped going, and eventually got shut down. So it's just interesting on that. I did kung fu. But Dragon Ball was really special to me because Goku reminded me a lot of me. I wanted to take everyone's. I wanted to take everyone on with the best of my ability. I wanted to beat everyone at their best just to prove how I was just like Goku a lot. And so I in school I'd act like Goku a lot, always eating food and all that, always challenging people and all that, which a lot of my friends said I was definitely like Goku, the ones who watched Dragon Balls. But I watched a lot of Dragon Ball, you know. And so then like Dragon Ball Z came out and then Dragon Ball Super came out, Battle of Gods. It was the peak. Battle of Gods was like the start of Dragon Ball again and all that. And then it's just that. One of my favorite transformations is that Super Saiyan 5. Um, so Super Saiyan 5 was it's a fan made anime transformation, but it's basically that above Super Saiyan 4. And I love Super Saiyan 5, the grayish silver fur, um, the aura, and all that, and I liked it because I always liked Super Saiyan 5, and like of course a couple of my friends now um I have a couple of friends. One of my best friend, you see me playing with him all the time. Um, he likes to be. He's like Gohan. He he doesn't fight like I would. He would only fights when he needs to. He's super strong, super smart and intelligent as well. And my other friend, he's like Vegeta, very prideful in all what he does and all that. And I'm like Goku, so we're like the trio, the Saiyan trio, basically. So I I would roleplay a lot of Dragon Ball, make transformations I wasn't even as possible, stacking Super Saiyan 5 with Kaioken, and then fast forward a little bit to Tournament of Power when all that dropped. This when Dragon Ball got the most hype out of anything, with Goku going Ultra Instinct and everything. Um, it was breaking the internet so bad that the servers were lagging just of how much people were watching. Now I didn't get to watch it in person, but once I did finally get to watch it, I was like, wow, it was really nice. And so, as you know, when I see Dragon Ball, I don't read the manga and all that, but you know, I really like how Toriyama is um doing Beast Gohan. I love how they're doing it. Definitely looks like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan when back in the day when Toriyama made it. And I really like it. I feel like Dragon Ball is gonna take a huge thing. Like a lot of people around the world are celebrating Toriyama's work, and I do as well because like it is very nice what he done. He introduced a lot of people to anime, a good anime. Dragon Ball is all about breaking your limits, seeing where it goes from there, seeing where it goes from there, getting stronger for the next opponent and everything. And a lot of people thank him for that. And I just want to thank Toriyama for that as well. I got into Dragon Ball, found out one of my favorite characters, Goku, and all that. I remember trying to do the Kamehameha and all throughout school, and people would be like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm just like, "Man, I just like Dragon Ball and all." It was definitely very interesting, but school was a tough time for me, and home was tough for me, so I had to find gaps to fill it in. So when I'd watch Dragon Ball or act out Dragon Ball, even playing Dragon Ball games, it was it was sort of like my breakaway, a chance for me to be someone not me. To be someone like Goku, a Saiyan who could transform, who has unmeasurable amounts of power and everything. Um, there's that. You know, I don't really talk about this much and all that. I normally try to be happy during my stream and all, but it really does sadden me that Akira Toriyama has died. He did great works in the Dragon Ball community. He also worked on Berserk. He helped with Naruto, and and a couple of different animes. And his work is definitely very. It amounts to something. It really does. And people who talk down on him only because they don't. They either are. There's only one or two reasons you talk down to someone. One, because you're insecure, or two, it's because you're a fan. You're secretly a fan of the work, but you don't know how to express yourself in the way that they do. So, you know, for all the haters out there who don't like Dragon Ball, and you think that Dragon Ball is just gonna fall off now, or that, uh, and all that drama with all that, I'm gonna just say, like, Dragon Ball's probably gonna come back even stronger than ever. I mean, you see multiple people around the world from different cultures celebrating it, Dragon Ball, and Akira Toriyama, what he did and all that. And I've been playing a lot as Goku here lately, and you know, it's interesting because like I don't share thoughts that often and all that. Mainly, I try to focus on being better to get more views or to get more followers and all that. It it definitely I'm definitely like Goku in that aspect. But I just want to know what y'all thoughts on Dragon Ball. Do y'all like it? Don't like it? Are you a fan but not a fan at the same time? I'm just very curious. R- I'll post this to YouTube just to share my thoughts and all that. Um, you know, it's just Dragon Ball means a lot to me. Um, I never watched a whole lot of anime. Never had the means to watch a whole lot of anime. But I love Dragon Ball. I love it. I actually started watching Dragon Ball a while back. Like rewatching Dragon Ball Z into Dragon Ball Super and all that. Started rewatching all that, and just brings back the memories on those weekend days, right? Or on those weekends, or those the weeks or weekends. I come up to my grandma's and I just sit there and watch Dragon Ball with my cousin. I remember the first time seeing Goku go Super Saiyan. And going Super Saiyan 3. Do you know how hard it is to hold your breath for that long to go Super Saiyan 3? Oh my gosh. Do not ever do that unless you just want to pass out. I almost did pass out. But, I tried doing that. One time I did that, during the day. And then, I one time did that at school. Got in trouble at school for it. And I was just like, sorry, it's one of my favorite moments. And they'd be like, and they were just like, well, that's fine. You just can't be screaming like that. And I said, all right. And oh, golly, I just scared myself by doing that. Um, but I love Dragon Ball. I love what it's done for its community and everything. And I would like to say, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, and may your work carry on. And to bring Dragon Ball into new heights and all of that. And thank you for all you've done. For all you Dragon Ball fans out there, play your favorite Dragon Ball games. Even if you don't have a means of playing Dragon Ball game and all that, definitely if you ever get the chance, watch bits and pieces of it. And anyone new, introduce them to Dragon Ball. Maybe they'll find them a character that they like as well. So, just wanted to share my thoughts on that. And I hope y'all guys have a good one. And rest in peace, Toriyama. May your work do tons of good. Alright, see you in the next one.